Okay, so if we could bring our hands to our heart center and bring it to our chest. I'm not sure if you can see me because the video is freezing. I probably see only my fingertips, but both of my hands are clasped in the prayer position. My eyes are closed. I'm sitting in a lotus posture, so if you're sitting in a chair, usually I like to have your legs 90 degrees flat on the ground. If you have sneakers on that are tight, I usually ask you to take off the sneakers so that the circulation is flowing, but you can keep your socks on, and your feet should be touching the ground. Spine, try to see what's comfortable for you. Sometimes sitting further back is more comfortable, sometimes bringing the spine forward, sometimes left, right. Just move your body a little bit around, see what's most easiest for you to feel comfortable. And what you want to have is a nice clear passageway of your breath, moving from the base of the spine up to the top of the head and back down. So we want to be able to feel like if you take a deep breath in with me, like breathe in, breathe into the stomach area, breathe into the heart, breathe into the throat, breathe into the head, breathe into the forehead. Just take a deep breath in and see how the air is flowing, and then adjust your body how it's comfortable for you. Are we all there? Do I hear a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of am really happy I'm actually doing the class over the phone in a way, because usually when I'm teaching the class I can monitor you guys and see you, and it's more like me telling you what to do a lot and guiding you through it, but over the phone I have to hear you back, so it's more fun for me in a way. I can actually get feedback, so this is good. So if you would allow your shoulders, we want to have the shoulder blades normally, because we're in the West, we're usually working with our hands forward. So what happens is we tend to close up the lungs, and we tend to have our shoulders come inward. So what we want to do is we want to have, if you take your thumb, put it on your shoulder. So you should be having like that breath, you should be having your spine straight, but I also want you to be able to open the chest area and the lung area, because that helps a lot. And when we do this, it prevents all kinds of heart disease, all kinds of lung disease, mental disease. So we want to be able to have the air flowing in the upper body and the chest area. So if you could, you may not be able to move your arm completely as wide as I am because you might be sitting next to someone, but if you take your thumb and you put it on your shoulder, it should be opening your chest. So I want to get a nice opening, but not where it's uncomfortable or tense, but you just want to get to that point where you're expanding the chest. And so what I want you to do is take some deep breaths in with me. Breathe into the chest area and breathe out. And when you're breathing in, breathe in through the nostrils, into the chest, and breathe out, allowing the airflow. And when you do that for maybe about 5 or 6 times, and you're going to notice an immediate pull of energy from the mind to the chest area, because where you're focusing and you're breathing in, the energy will move there. So continue breathing into the heart area and that part of the body. Chris, if you would be my voice on the other end, just so that I know I'm not disconnected with you guys or anything, just let me know when you're ready or when everyone is ready with that step, and then I'll move on to the next one.
Okay, we're ready.
All right. At this time, I want you to bring your mind, your focus, and all of your attention to your face area. Focus on every part of the face, on your eyes, on your nose, on your cheeks. I want you to feel kind of, if you would like, take your hands and kind of touch your face as well, and focus all your attention on the face and on the sides of the head and just kind of touch that part of the face and the head, and allowing for, again, the connection with the heart that we've opened, and we're going to connect the heart and the mind together in this meditation. And when you can feel your face, feel the energy in your face, take some deep breaths in and some deep breaths out. Again, maybe about 5 or 6. Because we tend to hold a lot of tension in the face muscles without realizing it. If it helps you move your face around, move your jaw around, move your mouth around, it'll help the muscles to relax as well. And the focus of this particular class, and for those of you that are new, we have been recording all of these classes, and so I'm wondering if John's recording this one, because if he is, it will be available for you on YouTube. Sometimes my camera, the computer will go on and off as I'm teaching, but if we're recording live, you can always have access to the class on YouTube. And they're all going to be free, so you don't have to worry about paying for them. It'll just be a remembering tonight and being able to access all the classes that I've done thus far. So when you've got all of that going with the breathing in the heart, breathing in the face, move your attention to the top of the head and bring both of the hands and the palms to the top of the head in prayer position. So if you have your hands again in the temple posture above the head. My goal for this class is a little bit of a high goal for us, especially if we're new. So go gentle and be gentle with yourself. I'm going to try to still our thoughts. Completely allow the thoughts to be completely still. And the reason we want to do that is we want to be able to open the higher mind and to have access to clarity and intuitive information that we normally wouldn't have in our regular left and right brain activities. So if we would start taking deep breaths in, just gentle breaths, no force, just your normal breathing. Bring both of your hands in front of your legs, both the left and right, and place the hands one on top of each other, kind of like cupping the other, so it'll allow the body to just naturally go into a relaxation pose. So we're just resting one hand on top of the other hand. So our eyes should be closed, and allowing the eyes to relax where there's no pressure on the eyeballs whatsoever. So we're not squeezing it too tight, we're not holding it too loose, we're just kind of letting the lids close like we're falling asleep almost, but not falling asleep. It's kind of like that twilight state. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And this is a Sanskrit invocation asking the inner teacher, the inner I, the inner guru, that wiser part of ourselves, the inner wisdom, to be acknowledged, to be awakened, the light within us, the light of Deepavali, the light of goodness, the light of our soul, the light which God gave us. Let that light be awakened at this moment into our being. All right, take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. The next prayer will be prayer to call in all of the elements in our body, which is earth, water, fire, air, ether, the mind, and all the higher qualities from the cosmos. Om Dao Shanti Antarikshagam Shanti. Om Dao Shanti Antarikshagam Shanti. Prithvi Shanti Brahma Shanti. Vanaspatir Shanti. Rushade Shanti. Shanti Sharma Shanti Sama, Shanti Redhi, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Hari Om. We ask that peace come to us. The word Shanti means peace, and may our mind and our bodies, our hearts, our souls, all the elements in our body that I named, earth, water, fire, air, ether, our breath, prana, the stars, the cosmos, may we become one with all that exists. Let's bring our hands together at our heart center, and we'll just kind of have a little bit of a restart. And I want you to understand that even though this might have taken a little bit of time tonight, the breath that I'm going to teach you, generally, if we do a practice of this for a few minutes a day, it will save us many lifetimes of negative energy in our aura and negative karma. Babaji, Swami Sri Yukteswar, Master Mahasaya, and all the new masters that I'm learning about today, Swami Sri Hari Haryananda, and all the gurus and all the saints, Saint Francis, all the angels and archangels, all the beings that protect humanity. Let's move our love and our bond together with each other to a cosmic level and surrender that love so that we may step out of the human mind and experience the cosmic mind to still ourselves of thoughts. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out.